Hi guys. So today I want to talk about fragrances. I'm sure a lot of you may not know, but I have recently picked up a hobby. I would call it a hobby. It's rather expensive, but it is a hobby, and that's collecting fragrances. I'll just say this: if you're not ready to spend money, please don't get into the hobby of collecting fragrances. Don't go into perfume talk. But anyways, that aside, um I've always loved fragrances. Right from when I was little, everyone at home knew I was the person who would wear, a scent to bed, and things like that. But sometime late last year, um, I was surfing the internet and I saw a post about someone talking about a perfume, excuse me, that is somewhat similar to the Billie Eilish perfume. And the Billie Eilish perfume is a perfume that I love. And I'm like, okay, a perfume that is similar to this, smells exactly the same, but is costing like half the price. I'm interested. Okay, let me see what that is. And then I got this. This is Nebras by Latafa. And this is like my gateway perfume. That's exactly what I'd say about Nebras. So I've got the original Billie Eilish as well. And when I got this, first of all, look at the bottle. This perfume is from an Arabian fragrance house. And if you've never tried Arabian fragrances but love perfumes, I would say please give them a try. Don't be, moved by the sort of negative reviews that you'd hear a few people on the internet say about Arabian fragrances. I think they're the best. So this is Nebras, and Nebras was my gateway fragrance. When I sniffed Nebras, I'm like, wow, I literally could not like speak. It was like I was smelling the Billie Eilish perfume, and I'm like, how did they do that? And again, look at the packaging. The bottle is so beautiful. But anyways, I'm like, oh, if they could do something this good, I bet they have a few others that are just this good. And I'm like, okay, for the price point, is like half of what I would usually pay for perfume. I can get maybe one or two more bottles. And then I got this. For my OG perfume lovers, this is Camera, also by Latafa. And Camera is like a boozy cinnamon scent. It's warm and spicy. It's unisex, so men and women can wear it. When I got this as well and I sniffed it, I'm like, how is it that this, Arabian fragrance house Latafa is able to make a fragrance this good with this level of elegant packaging without making the customers break the bank? And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to look into the other fragrances in this fragrance house. And I got the third one that got me hooked is this Eclair. And this is also by Latafa. I have used about, this is my sixth bottle of Eclair, and I'm hooked. Eclair is literally like my favorite perfume. For those people that follow me on TikTok, you know that I love Eclair and I love how Eclair behaves on my skin. This is literally, like the best perfume for my skin. And then, I ventured again and I got Anger. And after I got Anger, I'm like, you know what? I need to sniff more. Like, I need to sniff more. I need to smell more. I need to know exactly how these guys are coming up with this awesome packaging with very nice juice as well. Because this is like my rich woman scent. If you know, you know. This is rich woman smell for me. And I currently have over 100 fragrances in my collection minus body mist. I know it's a very shameful number, but please don't judge me. I have gotten like a hobby. And with exploring fragrances, I got a few that I didn't like. Obviously, I have decluttered them. So whenever I have fragrances that I don't like, I either gift them out. Sometimes I return them. I hardly return fragrances anyways. Most of the times I would just give them out. But I have come to realize that for me, it's not just about buying the fragrance, it's about getting the variety that comes with different fragrances. So I have a little bit, like for a lot of fragrances that I've imagined what they would smell like. I now have them in my collection. And it's really very interesting to see the sort of fragrances that I prefer. So with, sort of collecting fragrances, I've learned what my what fragrances that I usually prepare. And I love sweet fragrances. I love gourmand fragrances. They're like my number one fragrance. I love sweet fragrances. I love floral fragrances. I don't do well with too much oud or too much spicy fragrances. I find that they don't really work well with my body chemistry. But gourmand, fresh scents, floral scents, fruity scents, they're literally my thing. So I will talk about a few other fragrances, and I hope you guys can join me in, showing me your collection or telling me what you think about fragrances. So bye.